We'd like to take a moment and thank all of our sponsors and supporters from around really the country and around the world. Without them, we would not be able to do this webinar. I understand we have a lot of different people from a lot of different parts around the world. So if you would please click on the pointer icon on the top left-hand side of your toolbar and point to your location around the world. Here we live in East Tennessee in the United States.
Oh, hey.
It's nice to see different people from all over the world. It's great. The Blue Ridge, Greenville, South Carolina. I see one in Cambodia. The Ukraine, Poland. Yeah, really awesome global participation. All right, that's great to hear that we've got all kinds of people from all kinds of different parts of the world. It just shows you what you can do with technology to bring people together. Now, our presentation is titled Creating Great Projects with iMovie. A major production without the major production. Now, what is iMovie? iMovie is a video editing software application for Mac and iOS devices. It was originally released in 1999 as a Mac OS 8 application, and it allows Apple Macintosh or Mac users to create movies with a number of different resources. We apologize for that break.
All right, so we're going to take a poll to let us know, have you ever used iMovie for class projects? Choose yes or no by clicking the check mark icon on the bottom left corner.
All right, so we can see a lot of people have used it, but some of you have not, and that's absolutely okay. Our job here today is to show you the different things you can do with other programs that may be cheaper and more, easier to get to. So if you have never used iMovie, it may seem at first confusing and even maybe intimidating. But we're going to try and show you the basics for working with iMovie and give you the confidence to learn how to use it.
We'll also touch on Windows Movie Maker to see how it compares to iMovie.
The recorded version of this webinar will be available on the conference website for those who want to revisit this presentation.
There are many different reasons for using iMovie for your class projects. Among them are the fact that the results can be quite impressive, and it also builds creativity and teamwork for your students. It also gives students an idea of how filmmaking is done, and making movies is relatively easy with iMovie. You can choose the clips you want to use, insert titles, add effects, and create a full soundtrack with powerful tools that are simplified with dragging and dropping.
Some of the features that comes with iMovie is that it lets you import videos and photos from iOS devices, camcorders, digital cameras, hard drives, etc. There are multiple themes to choose from, various special effects, sound effects, titles, transitions, and backgrounds. You can add, edit sounds and clips, make Hollywood-like movie trailers. An iMovie Theater is a great presentation environment where you can view high-quality versions of your finished work.
Creating new projects with iMovie, you would start by choosing a theme. You can choose from 15 ready-made movie themes, each with their own matching titles and transitions. Next, you can import and choose your videos to use. You can organize imported videos, stabilize them to reduce shakiness, and optimize the video. After that, you can start creating.
Choosing a theme. When you first create a project, you will be asked to pick a theme. There are several different types of themes out there, but here are some of our personal favorites. No theme. If you want to be more creative and make your own theme, you can choose to have no theme at all.
The bright theme is for a vacation and projects with strong light. Say you go to the beach and film your whole vacation. This would be a good theme to select.
CNN iReport is an awesome theme if done right. You use this to make a news project. It gives it the news type look and feel.
You also got the neon theme, which is one of my personal favorites because it gives your project an indie look, and it also adds light and neon colors to your project.
For importing video clips, you would have to click on the Import Media button in the middle of the screen. Then you would import the videos you desire. After this is done, you can drag the video clips onto your project. If you wish to use all of them, you may right-click and choose Select Entire Clip.
In creating a scene, you can add and edit clips. Adding and editing clips is done by dragging and dropping them onto the timeline and arranging them however you like. If you want to play with clips, there are multiple tools that you can use to do so, located at the upper right corner. You can change the speed and exposure and control the audio. Experiment with multiple settings here and see how you can alter your video clips.
iMovie offers a variety of special effects. Video effects apply a stylized filter to still images or photos to modify their appearance. Audio effects apply a filter to any type of audio clip, modifying the sound in interesting ways. Speed and motion effects lets you fast forward in slow motion your clips, reverse or instant replay.
There are many different ways to change your audio using iMovie. Volume adjustments, changing the pitch of audio, modifying the sound, reducing the sound of other clips, or fading in or out.
We're going to show you a video on a quick tutorial on iMovie. If you are not able to see the video, please click the link in the chat box.
If you need to import footage from a camera, you need to connect to your firewire or USB signal, turn the camera on, and set it to VCR with playback. These are all the same there in the camera. At that point, iMovie should automatically recognize it. If it doesn't, file, import from camera. If you need to import footage from a computer, file, import, movie. Find the footage that you need, select it, and you can either add to an existing footage or create a new one. And those are just like files in iMovie, so you can either add to a file that already has footage in it or just create a new one. Import. To add video to the movie, click on the clip. You can either select A to select the whole thing, or move the field of your user around to select specific footage sheet, and then click and drag. If you need to split the clip, find the menu to split, right-click, split clip. If you want to edit the clip or add a video effect, double-click on the clip. You can change the duration, add an effect.
It seems we're experiencing some technical difficulties, so we'll just move on from here.
Sorry about that.
We have already posted the link to the chat box, so if you want to go ahead on your own time to find that video and look at it, you can. But we're going to go ahead and continue the presentation.
So we're going to show some examples that we've made for class projects with iMovie.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Well, maybe not. Here for some discussion. I don't know, maybe we should just depending on how she be.
If you could please hang on a minute, bear with us. We're having a bit more technical difficulties. It appears that the video keeps crashing on our system as well. I do apologize for that, but it seems we're just going to have to go on with the presentation without the video.
At the end, we'll try again and play the video.
Now I'm going to explain Windows Movie Maker and how it compares to iMovie. We're going to take a poll. Have you ever used Windows Movie Maker for a class project? If so, please click yes. And if not, click no. Alright, as I can see, a lot of you haven't used Windows Movie, not as much as iMovie. So I'm going to explain to you some of the different things you can do with it. Windows is a lot cheaper than Mac products. How about Movie Maker? What it can do is combine your clips into digital movies with titles, transitions, background music, etc. Is Movie Maker any different? When compared to each other, Windows Movie Maker and iMovie are very similar. The only difference is the applications are restricted to the respective platforms, though there are not as many options in Windows Movie Maker. Some of the features. There are transitions, title, caption, and end credits. You can also change the brightness and contrast of your film. There's narration options and lots of drag and drop options. We have a video that's kind of comedic about iMovie versus Windows Movie Maker that we're going to try to show if it works. Good evening, Thailand. You can't really do that. You can save it on a flash drive. Alright, so as you can see, there are many opinions on the matter. see, Mac users, alright, here's the pros and cons of iMovie. Pros is it's quick and easy to use. It offers a wide range of creativity, share quickly and easily. The cons, only available to Mac or iOS devices. Cannot import videos, photos or videos from other phone devices besides iOS. Can be slow at times.
And with iMovie, you can access GarageBand and iTunes if you want to use for your movie. Or you can also make HD movies and trailers, and it's available on mobile for iOS devices.
If you've ever been shopping for computers, you can also tell that MacBooks are a lot more expensive than a Windows computer. So there's just the different pros and cons of each.
Are there any questions we can answer? If you have any, please type them into the chat box. And we'd like to all thank you very much for participating in our webinar. And we hope you found it very useful for when you decide what to use for your next awesome school project. Brought to you by Sweetwater High School, Sweetwater, Tennessee, USA.
We'll answer any questions you have.
Or try to, at least.
Yeah. Do you want to try to show the...
Like how to make a video overlay? Yeah, that one, how to make a video overlay is something I was asking.
What's the question?
That one, how to make a video overlay.
A video overlay.
Okay. What's the video overlay?
Like stacking a video on something.
Yeah. With Windows Movie Maker, you can't really overlay videos, but I believe you can do that with Sony Vegas. You can also do it with Power Director is another program you can use. I don't think you can do it with iMovie. Can you do it with iMovie? A video overlay? I don't think so.
Now, I see that someone's asked us if we like iMovie or Windows make Windows better. And in our opinion, we prefer iMovie. It's more simple and it's quick and easy. There's a lot more features that it offers, even though it's a bit pricey and is limited on certain devices and computers. iMovie just gives a better quality for movies and projects.
Now, like with Windows, there are different programs you can use, like Sony Vegas and Power Director, that are a lot like iMovie, that cost maybe, Power Director might cost you maybe $40 here, maybe $60, and Sony Vegas is a little more pricey.
Are we in a school that provides one-to-one computers for everyone? No. Our high school in Tennessee is trying to get a lot more electronic devices, a lot more internet resources available to students. But as yet, we do not have a one-to-one ratio of students to devices.
Now on iPads, iMovie is offered on them, but I believe there is a fee required. It works just as well as it does on desktops and laptops, but it can be a bit confusing at first because of the format and how the layout pretty much is, but it makes the same quality videos as it does on desktops.
When you're talking about can we bring in our own devices, are you asking about our high school? Scroll down. Go down to the bottom. Okay, we do allow, in our high school we are allowed to bring in our own devices if we have them, but it is generally expected that they would have some for us, so long as we share.
Can you show the examples?
So I see Jocelyn in Cambodia ask if it's possible to do a collaborative project where people are in different locations. We've never tried that yet, so we're not sure, but if possible, we would love to do a collaborative with anyone who wishes to do so. Now, if you have any ideas, Jocelyn, just give us John, your opinion on it.
When you choose to use music from your iTunes, do you have to get permission to avoid violating copyright? That would depend on the copyright laws in the country you live and the particular iTunes music you're using. Some you might, but I don't think you have to do that for most of them.
For as far as work we have used it, we've never really had any problems with violating copyrights since it is our iTunes and we use our music that we bought and such. And we do give credits to the music and such as well.
Windows is free. Yes, sir. Actually, it is, or ma'am. It is actually free as long as you have a Windows Vista device. I would prefer Vista. What's your favorite way to get video from? I don't know.
What is your favorite way to get a video from an iPad to a PC and back? I'm not entirely sure, but I would imagine the sync cable would be the best way, or the easiest.
You could probably just plug it in and go to File, or go to the iPad, click on it in Files, and then open it up from there.
You can import videos from your iPad to the PC and PC to iPad as well.
So you've been to Sweetwater, Tennessee, Mr. Chris?
That's awesome.
The Lost City.
Hey.
Would we recommend iMovie rather than Final Cut Pro X?
Final Cut's pretty awesome. That's like Adobe.
Yeah, Final Cut is pretty good, but like P. George said, it's very expensive.
Yeah.
So if you're working on a budget, it might not be your best choice.
Did you create soundtracks with GarageBand? We've attempted to do so, but we're not that very creative with music, so we just edit with multiple different songs and such. But we do try sometimes.
If you would like to show a video, you can certainly go ahead and post the link to the chat box if you wish. Go right ahead.
I think they're showing it.
Oh, we just give them permission.
Ooh.
Should we show our stuff? Want to?
I understand just because you buy something on iTunes doesn't mean you have the legal right to republish it.
This is my fun video. I can be in many places like this one, or this one, or this one. Have you ever sat there thinking to yourself, I wonder what's for dinner? I have. Who are you? You. Well, what are you doing here? I know what's for dinner. I know, but me know. Me. Take one of these things to paper. Toilet paper! This is the first house you got. Take it out. Let it there. And that's hair?
That was awesome.
This is my bedtime routine.
This is the coolest video I've ever seen.
So you do that thing with like that binding.
Notice it says, time is known as known is the time. Macy's Throne store and go out and tag.
I'm the sticker tag. I'm the sticker tag.
That was a great video. We loved it.
That was very, very humorous.
I love that.
We're going to have to answer this last question by Shambles Guru number 1, and then we're going to have to sign off. Our time is a bit cut short. I'm sorry about that. But do you publish your final videos in YouTube? And do you copyright your work?
I do. I always mention the, if I use a song, I always mention the song and the artist, and I usually don't have a problem with that if I mention it in the details of the video.
And with our final videos, depending on if we want to publish them to YouTube, then of course we do. But if it's just a school project, we generally don't.
No.
But if we just have a desire to put it on YouTube, then yeah, we'll go ahead and post it immediately. So we'd like to thank everybody for coming to our webinar. We'd like to thank you for attending and being a part of it.
We're going to attempt to try our videos one more time before leaving.
Show our examples of our editing. Show the Luigi, that one was good.
We're going to be showing a movie trailer that we did based on the movie. It's a bit scary for some of you guys, so heads up.
Yeah. What did you use? Use the iMovie trailer thing? That's so cool. How'd you do the live?
You ever feel like somebody else died, but it's still there to talk to? You said you want to talk to somebody? Yeah. I don't think this is a good idea. As soon as gathered, person 2, spirit near, call me. Tell me, are you here? Let's go back, friend.
I won't live in
So many times we can go to his house and I think he left something out. Well, you were there. Hello? Is anyone there?
I love it.
We gather, march of the truth, spirits near the coffee, some deviation of the sun.
Who was that?
we'd like to thank everybody for being here. Yeah, we know it's scary, but that was totally homemade. So again, we'd like to thank everybody for coming and dropping by.
And we'd like to apologize for any difficulties or stuttering and all that. This is our first time on this webinar, so thank you for joining us, and
thank you for dealing with us.
Thank you at the same time.
and have a good day, guys.
Bye.